Chinese and Philippine Coast Guard vessels collided in the disputed South China Sea on the 5th of March. Now, at least about 4 Filipino crew members were injured in the latest high seas confrontation, which occurred in waters around the second Thomas Shoal in the Spratly Islands, where both nations have competing territorial claims. Manila and Beijing have accused each other of being the agent provocateur. Now, China claims almost the entire of the South China Sea and has repeatedly sought to assert its sovereignty. So what is at the root of these contesting claims between these two nations? Our next report gets more details.
Tensions between Beijing and Manila have flared up in recent months, with the vessels from both countries clashing near contested reefs. The most recent conflagration took place in the early hours of Tuesday. Reportedly, the Chinese Coast Guard ships and accompanying vessels blocked the Philippine Coast Guard and supply vessels of the disputed second Thomas Shoal. In the dangerous maneuvers and collision that followed, the BRP contingent of the Philippine Coast Guard suffered minor structural damage. About an hour later, in an almost similar maneuver, another Chinese Coast Guard ship first blocked and then collided with a supply boat the Philippine Coast Guard was escorting. The supply boat was later hit by water cannon blasts from 2 Chinese Coast Guard ships, shattering its windshield and injuring 4 Filipino crew members.
Well, I was on the bridge with the crew, with the RORE team when they hit us, and it was really high pressured water, water cannon ang they used, and it resulted in damages. Medyo malakas. It shattered the windshields of the ship and caused some injuries to our personnel.
Refuting the allegations of harassment and blocking by Manila's South China Sea Task Force, Beijing claimed that its Coast Guard was restrained in clashes with the Philippine ships.
The Chinese Coast Guard responded to the Philippines' infringement and provocation at the Renai Shoal in accordance with the law and took necessary enforcement measures that were legitimate, legal, professional, restrained and beyond reproach. In this incident, who is initiating provocation? Who violated international law and endangered peace and stability in the South China Sea? The truth is clear.
China and Philippines are not the only claimants of this strategic waterway. Brunei, Malaysia, Vietnam and Taiwan also have overlapping claims to this major global trade route believed to be sitting atop rich undersea deposits of oil and natural gas. Given the history of confrontation in these troubled waters, it would be safe to assume that this isn't the last of altercations.